must admit to you, it's quite intimidating to stand here before such an august body of people. Governor, what a privilege it is to be here and be with you. I feel kind of like the young English student that was trying to impress George Bernard Shaw with how much of the English language that he knew. And it was a convocation much like this, and before Mr. Shaw was to speak, this English student went over to him, and he said, "Mr. Shaw, did you realize there are only two words in the English language that combine the letters S-U that are pronounced shoe? One of them is shumach, and one is sugar. Did you know that?" With a twinkle in his eye, Mr. Shaw leaned forward, and he said, "Sure, I did." I feel that way today. I want to tell you on behalf of not only the Christian community, but the churches here in South Florida, how delighted I am, and I think I can speak for many of you pastors here. We have come here and we have representation from a man who understands the perspective of the Christian community. He has stood for us a few months ago over Christmas, when in Boca Raton we were in the middle of a debate concerning whether or not a creche should be displayed alongside the menorah and Wanda. It was Tony who called me, a man whom I had never met before, but a man who sized up the situation for me very quickly. And he literally led me step by step through each stage and what I should do. And keep in mind, I had never met this man, knew very little bit about him, but I was so impressed when I got off of the phone. I told my staff, I think I had met the man who can get us to the promised land, so to speak. And he literally took us by the hand and led us through and literally gave me a game plan for how to approach this. Although this has not been resolved by his help, we were able to begin a dialogue in the city of Boca Raton, whereby now City Council, the community, the nation, and in fact parts of the world have heard our story. And so we believe this year we will see in our public libraries and our public venues, alongside the menorah, Kwanzaa, we will see a creche. And I am happy to say to you that the man who has been responsible for getting us there is Tony Verdugo, and the help of CFC. And Tony, I want to publicly thank you. I would say he has one of the most capacious minds. He is one of the most fertile thinkers I have met, and he has been a friend to me. And throughout all of this dialogue, not once did he bring up money. Not once did he ask for a donation. And I'm happy to say today we have brought a check, and here's what I would like to propose. Pastors, if you would join me, I believe that there are more than 10 churches who could write out a check for $1,000 today. I believe that there's probably more like 20 to 30 churches. And if we could write a check for $1,000, we could take care of the budget for this event and also prepare ourselves for the upcoming legislative session. So I'm asking you, as a pastor, to join me today, Church of All Nations in Boca Raton. Let's do this because we need a voice, we need representation, not only in Tallahassee, but we need it in our community as well.